Hey guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about a man who trusted his girlfriend until he saw the photos, who was foolish enough to help his online girlfriend with a birthday party for her son. And not only Mark, I fell for the same trap years ago, and I'll explain to you my story also. But this is a story about a birthday party, a scam, and the Filipinas with their crab mentality, and how that can work to your benefit if you're in an online relationship with a girl here in the Philippines, but she's trying to take advantage of you. Mark is 60 years old. He lives in Midwest America. He's on an online dating app, and he meets a young lady, and her name is Shay. Now, Shay is 25. She's a single mom. She's got a son 3 years old when they first meet. They've been chatting on and off for 6 months now. And during that 6 months, Marcus told me that she really doesn't ask me for anything. I really starting to like this girl, and she's really not asking for anything. I send her $100 here, $100 there. It's not a lot. I'm still working. I'm making plenty of money, but I really like this girl, and I'm hoping that I can keep this relationship alive for the 2 years until I move to the Philippines and see what can happen. Now, you know, all us old guys, we all fantasize about having that young, beautiful girlfriend here in the Philippines or somewhere in Southeast Asia. So he's talking to her on a regular basis. They're video chatting, just doing all the normal things a couple does when they're in an online relationship. Now, one day, she tells Mark, she goes, "Mark, my son's birthday's next month. I want you to come to the Philippines and celebrate with us. I want you to come here and be part of the birthday celebration." Well, Mark can't do that. He doesn't have any vacation time. He doesn't have enough money saved. He's working, and he wants to work hard until he's at retirement age of 62. He wants to save as much money as he can. He doesn't mind spending some money on Shay while they're dating or in this online relationship. And he goes, "No, I can't come to the Philippines. I'm sorry, but let me help you with the party." You know, he offers to help pay for this party. He's thinking in his head, how much can a birthday party be? And Shay tells him, "Oh, that'd be so nice. I'd love to have a nice birthday party for my son to celebrate their birthday." Now, for those of you who have come to the Philippines already and you live here, you know birthday parties are a big deal here. They spend too much money on birthday parties here. I've seen people here in the Philippines go into debt to pay for a birthday party. It's just something they like to do. It's something it shows their friends and family how much they love their son or their daughter or their spouse or whoever they're throwing the birthday party for. It's very important and a lot of leech on. So Mark says, "I'm going to help you pay for this." Well, Shay goes, "Oh, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me go get my hair done and a new outfit and new pair of shoes so I can look pretty." And, you know, Mark, he's thinking this can't be too much money. He goes, "Sure, go ahead, get your hair done, get a new dress, get a new pair of shoes. And while you're at it, get your son a new outfit and a new pair of shoes." Well, the next day, Shay tells him, "Hey, we went, but it's so expensive. I couldn't pay for anything. It's going to be over 11,000 pesos for me to buy the dress I want, the shoes I want, to get my hair bonded." Now, all you guys who have a girlfriend with long hair, you know, bonding is a big deal here, and it's pretty expensive considering what they do. So, you know, get your hair bonded. And she wanted to get her mom a new dress and shoes also. So Mark asked her, "How much is this going to be?" And she says, "It's going to be about 11,000 pesos. Well, that's a lot of money. But yeah, and he sends her money for that outing. Now, he was originally hoping only to spend about 15,000 pesos, maybe 20,000 pesos for this whole birthday party, you know, $300 to $400 US. He's thinking, the food can't be that expensive. You know, the family, they're a simple family. She seems to be a simple girl, but she comes back with, "I need to make reservations at a resort, and they need 3,000 pesos for the reservation." Well, all right. Is there a swimming pool there at least? And she goes, "Yes, it has a swimming pool. and it has little huts that we can go into to get out of the sun, and it'll be a great place for the family all to gather and enjoy her son's birthday. So he says, all right, so that's 3,000 pesos for that. Now the food comes up. She goes, I want to cater the food. We can't make all that food and travel from our home, to down to Alona Beach. Shay tells Mark, I want to cater this event. I want to get food from the resort. I don't want to be cooking food at home, dragging it all the way there. Can we just order it at the resort, have it catered? And Mark goes, all right, how much is it for the catering? They tell him it's 15,000 pesos for all the food for the party. And then it's going to be another 6,000 pesos for drinks. This is the soft drinks, the beer, the rum. It's going to be a big party. It's going to be a bigger party than Mark thought, but he's getting involved with this. He's sort of like happy to do this. This is starting to be like a family affair. He's feeling the bonding between him and Shay, and him and Shay's son and the family. And he's starting to feel good about himself. He's not feeling really good about the money, but he's feeling good about the situation, that now he doesn't seem to be just someone online. He is more of someone that she has met, and they're in a relationship, and the family knows about him, and he's, a little bit more in public in her life. So that's all done. They've spent about 45,000 pesos so far. But Mark still has to pay for the transportation of the family from the compound of the house where they're living at down to the resort. And Shay goes, we'll go ahead and rent a truck. They'll come here and pick us up, take us there. And, the truck will wait for us and bring us back. And Mark goes, that sounds good. Get everybody down there. No problem. That's another 3,000 pesos. Now, here's the big kicker. He thinks he's paid for the food already, and he's paid for the drinks. He bought shoes and dresses for her and her mom, a new outfit for the kid, and, got her hair done. Everything's going good here. The lechon. Forgot to buy the pig. And they want a 30-kilo pig. Now, that's a big pig. That's about a 50, 60-pound pig. And they want to order that. And that's going to cost them almost 8,000 pesos. So he's up to in the 50, 53,000 peso range, which is $1,000 US, give or take a little bit. And he goes, well, sure. He's already into it this far. Might as well finish it. He can't stop. Yes, you can say no, but he just can't stop. He really likes this girl. He's hoping that she's there in 2 years when he retires to go to the Philippines. She's cute, she's pretty, she's funny. He enjoys her. So this one-time expenditure, because she's really never asked him for much before, except for $100 here and $100 there. So he goes ahead and sends all the money for this party. Now, the day of the party happens. She goes dark. She's not on social media. He doesn't get a text from her. He doesn't get a photo from her. He was hoping she would video chat the party and show him everybody eating, everybody having a good time, the lechon, the swimming pool, her son, and the cake, and just showing the great time that they had. But no, there was no video and there were no photos sent to him. 2 days went by after the party was over. He has yet to hear from Shay. He doesn't know what to do. 2 days after he sent all this money and she was going to have this party and nothing. And he looked at her Facebook and there's nothing on her Facebook about this party. Well, after the 2 days, Shay reached out to him and apologized to Mark for not talking to him and not contacting him. But she said, I've been very busy. And also my phone isn't working really well. I'm using my cousin's phone now. So here she is, 2 days have gone by. Her phone's not working. She's been really busy. Now, when the child's sleeping, middle of the night, it's the middle of the day here in the U.S., she couldn't send a message, thank you, Mark, or anything. No, she was too busy. Mark just didn't know what to do. He was like, did I just get taken and she's gone? Or is there really a problem? And because he really liked her, and because he's lonely, just like all of us guys when you're sitting on the couch back in the States, there's this period of time when you have money, you're working, you're making good money, but you're lonely. You don't have that female companionship, and you become emotionally attached to someone online. This is where the biggest romance scams come from, is the elderly. That's us sitting at home. We have money and we have time, but we're lonely. Before, when we were younger, we were busy all the time, and really we didn't have extra money, but we were busy all the time. You'd go bowling or go out with friends, you'd go hiking, whatever you would do, you tried to stay busy. Me, I used to fish a lot. But Mark and me, when I was in the final years before I decided to come to the Philippines, you're just sitting at home lonely. So he accepted her apologies and what was going on. He asked her for some photos of the birthday party. She goes, my phone broke. I can't get the photos. It's just disaster for me. And he goes, can't you get photos from your sister or your cousins or somebody who was there? And she goes, yeah, I'll try. But nothing happened. Well, they kept communicating for the next few days. And then she asked the big question, can you buy me a phone? My phone isn't working well. I just can't talk to you. I want to talk to you all the time, honey. And Mark goes, let me wait to payday. When I get paid, I will send you some money for the phone. Before payday came, Mark got a friend's request from someone that lived in Panglao, a couple miles or maybe a village away from where Shay lives, and sent him some photos. And these photos showed the birthday party. But like all birthday parties, there's a place, where they have a picture of the person having the birthday. They have balloons that says happy birthday, and then they'll have the number of how old they are. If you're 26, they'll say 26. If you're 70, it's going to say 70. The baby, it was 4 years old. It had a 4, it said happy birthday, and a 4. And it shows pictures of Shay with her son and another man, a Filipino man. And he looked at that and he goes, well, is that a cousin? Who is this man? He writes to this girl, sends her a message. Who is this man? The girl says to him, it's her boyfriend. It's the father of the son. Wow, Mark, just is taken back at this. Why would somebody send him pictures of his online girlfriend showing his girlfriend cheating on him? He said he didn't know this other girl. He doesn't know any of her friends. Crab mentality kicks in. This is where people get jealous. I'm sure Shay started bragging. People know she doesn't have any money. And they say, where'd you get all the money for this? And she goes, I have a benefactor, or I have a friend, or I have a sucker who is sending me money for this birthday. So it's pretty easy to find people online who are in a relationship or long distance relationship with somebody. Usually you heart all their pictures and their comments. And that's what this girl did. She tracked down Mark, sent him the photos, and told him that that is Shay's boyfriend, and they are still boyfriend, girlfriend, and that the guy is the father of the son. Now, Mark is devastated, just doesn't know what to do. Now, guys, that happened to me, not to the full extent that it happened to Mark, but I was online in a relationship, I thought, with somebody I liked, and they had a birthday party. And I sent some money for the party, not that amount of money, not $1,000, but I sent a few $100s for that. And the same thing, I didn't get any photos of the party. But when I checked the girl's sister's Facebook page, I saw lots of pictures of the party. And when I asked the girl who I was, involved with at the time, what was going on here, that's where she confessed that her boyfriend was there. She was ashamed that I would have been mad for not telling me the truth right away, that he was invited, and also that she was afraid we would break up if I found out. Well, I did. But that's the same thing Mark told me when Shay was confronted with the pictures and everything. And he asked, Shay, why didn't you tell me that he was there, that he was with you? She goes, I was afraid of losing you. If you would have seen me in a photo with my ex, I think you would have left me. I don't know. I was ashamed. I didn't want to lose you. So I hid it all from you. Because of Shay's girlfriend telling Mark that they're still in a relationship, the ex-boyfriend or the boyfriend and her, the father of her son. This other girl in the crab mentality does not want Shay to get ahead. She's saying, Shay, how can Shay have that and I don't? So I'm going to stop her from having that. That's that success. You know, in a bucket, you can put a lot of crabs in the bucket. As the crabs are climbing out of the bucket, the ones that are at the top, a crab will reach up and pull it back in. It'll pull you back, you know, just like the old mafia stories. I thought I was out and then they pulled me back in. But that's what happens. So Mark, he learned a big lesson, pretty cheap lesson. $1,000 there, and maybe spent another 1,000 to learn the true story of this girl. Now he still says he wishes he could have kept the relationship going, but he couldn't trust her anymore. And when trust is gone, trust is gone. Guys, when you're in these long distance relationships, think of it like you're a pen pal. Now, yeah, there's going to be some monetary give and take. You're going to help with loads. You're going to send some money here and there. We have money because we're working and we're in America. America has, you know, we make good money in the U.S. compared to the Philippines. But what you don't know is $1,000 here in the Philippines is one hell of a party. You know, 5,000 pesos for a dress and shoes is a lot of money. These girls go to these little secondhand stores and they buy nice dresses for 100 pesos, 200 pesos. 1,000 is outrageous unless you're in one of the fancy malls, in one of the fancy stores. And they're far and few between. So if a girl is asking you for a lot of money for a shoe or for an outfit or for hair bonding, find out how much it is. And if you don't know, this day and age of the internet, if you can't get on the internet, punch in the girl's city. You know, she's from Behold. So you punch in Tabularan and you punch in a hairstylist and you send a question on Messenger to it and you say, how much is it for bonding? And they tell you 1,500 pesos or 2,000 pesos. When you look at department stores, you know, you can look at the cost of dresses in a store. Ask the girl to go to the store first, pick out the dress she likes, and look at the price tag. And remember, there's always a discount. You're far away. If you want to maintain a relationship and you want to have a truthful, honest relationship, you need to get on that plane and come to the Philippines. Don't let the birthday scam happen to you. Until next time, guys.